शमनी दुर्गा पद्मिनिवारिणी दुर्गमच्छेदिनी दुर्गसाधिनी दुर्गनाशिनी दुर्गतोधारिणी दुर्गनिहन्त्री दुर्गमापः दुर्गमज्ञानदा दुर्गदैत्यलोकदा.
If you are good at performing Indian classical, light classical music or karaoke, we are here to offer you a platform. No matter where you live, what age you are, you can perform for our virtual programs. We will live stream your performance to an enthusiastic global audience to build and nurture your talent. Get motivating, positive feedback that no other channel will provide. Excited? Join us. Send an audio sample of your musical performance to contact us at fusionatica.in.
Fusionatica Parivar, the global music Parivar.
दुर्गा दुर्गार्तिशमनी दुर्गा पद्मिनिवारिणी दुर्गमच्छेदिनी दुर्गसाधिनी दुर्गनाशिनी दुर्गनाशिनी आनुं ददानुं ददननन आनुं ददानुं ददननन आनुं ददानुं ददननन आनुं ददानुं ददननन आनुं ददननन आनुं ददननन आनुं ददननन आनुं ददननन आनुं
Hi everyone, hope you are enjoying the show and Navratri celebrations. I am MC Ramesh of Vajra Investment. Vajra Investment is an investment management company catered to the needs of its customers for the last 15 years. It's led by dynamic mutual fund distributors MC Ramesh and R. Vatsala. We specialize in providing a safe and customized approach to grow your money. Contact MC Ramesh 98400 54478 or Vatsala 94455865. Thank you.
Namaste, I am Shanta Suresh from Bangalore, wishing you all a happy Navasandhya Navratri series 2023. Dear all the viewers and performers of Fusionatica's great Navasandhya events, actually Navasandhya is a wonderful event which is conducted twice in a year during Navaratri and Sri Ramnavami. Fusionatica started its virtual events through Navasandhya during 2020. It's a great platform to participate in this program for talented musicians. Participating in Navasandhya event, really it's a great feeling singing Devi Kritis during Navaratri and Sri Rama Kritis during Sri Ramnavami and devotional songs. Especially for the first time entrants, it's a great moment to perform and explore their talents in this wonderful Navasandhya event and great celebration of Navaratri festivities. In Fusionatica Parivar, we have so many qualified and talented musicians who will guide us to improve our singing talents. Fusionatica always encourage the upcoming young talents and guide them with excellent encouraging words and good support to build their musical skills to a greater level. My sincere thanks to both Ram and Siva for giving us the opportunity to perform in these great events. My best wishes to all the performance of Navasandhya series. Thank you.
Namaskaram. Happy Navratri, dear Parivar members. I am honored to be a part of Navasandhya, which is held twice a year. I've had the opportunity to explore bhakti music through this show, not just by learning new songs, but also by seeing other performances, be it in the form of song, dance, shloka recitals, or other learning nuggets. These events are filled with joy and celebration and truly bring out the vibrance in our festivals. I see young children participate in Navasandhya and take pride in the fact that our heritage is being passed on to future generations. And Fusionatica has been pivotal in giving such a great platform to all age groups in this regard. I request parents and children to join the Parivar in these celebrations because, as they say, the more the merrier. Thank you.
Namaste. Welcome to day 8 of Navratri. Goddess Durga is worshipped in different forms on all the 9 days of Navratri. Today, day 8, is Ashtami and she is worshipped in the form of Mahagauri. The shlokam for Mahagauri. Shvete vrishe samarudha shvetam varadhara shuchihi Mahagauri shubham dadyat Mahadeva pramodada Om Devi Mahagauryai Namaha. The meaning of this shlokam. May the goddess who is pure and is clad in white robes, one who rides on a white bull and causes happiness to Lord Mahadeva, bless us with good fortune. The significance of this day and Mahagauri. This is considered to be one of the most important dates of Navratri. That is Ashtami, also known as Maha Ashtami or Durga Ashtami. The Bengali community worships Ma Chamunda as they believe that the goddess appeared on this day to destroy Mahishasura's demon associates Chanda, Munda, and Raktabija. The Hindu mythology says Goddess Shailaputri, who is worshipped on day 1, was extremely beautiful and blessed with a fair complexion at the age of 16. In this form, she was known as Goddess Mahagauri. She mounts a bull, and because of this, she is known as Ma Vrisharudha. The goddess always wears white clothes and she is called Shwetam Baradhara. Mahagauri has 4 hands. One hand on the right side carries a trishul and the other stays in Abhaya Mudra. She holds a damru in one left hand and keeps the other in Varada Mudra. Ma Mahagauri symbolizes purity, serenity, and tranquility and governs the planet Rahu. Her favorite flower is the night blooming jasmine or Ratrani. Another ritual followed on Mahashtami is the Kanya Puja, where people invite 9 young unmarried girls inside their homes and worship them as they are considered the divine incarnations of Goddess Durga. Devotees wash their feet, put tilak on their foreheads, and offer them prasad comprising of puri, halwa, and black grams. Now let's see the importance of the color observed on this day, that is purple. Wearing purple color on this day brings prosperity. It represents grandeur and royalty. Let's meet tomorrow to see the last day of Navaratri. The goddess worshipped on the last day of Navaratri, that is Ma Siddhidatri, and the color for tomorrow is peacock green. Thank you.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. Namaste, and welcome you all to day 9 of the Navasandhya Navratri concert series 2023. It's been a fabulous year till date with many performances. As many as 61 concerts have been aired till yesterday, and each one has been a great performance by itself. Today we'll be witnessing 7 concerts that comprises of Carnatic Classical, Carnatic Devotional, and a special story on Navratri. I'm really looking forward to this day's event. We have been forming a theme this year in terms of learning. So day 1, we did touch upon talent meets practices, and we said what needs to be done to have the talent meets practice. Day 2, we touched upon skill and will. Day 3, we touched upon learning from others. Day 4, how to create oneself, which is thinking out of the box. Day 5, we touched upon the way we need to present ourselves. Day 6, appreciating others' performances. This is what we discussed. Day 7, we touched upon the topic of how to handle feedbacks. Day 8, that is yesterday, we harped on the point self-review. And today I thought we could talk about how to create opportunities for yourself. Okay. So initially, when we start as a musical journey, we need to trust our skills, our will, our performances, our learnings. And that is what we discussed over the last 8 days. And over a period of time, we will need to focus on what is the reputation that I'm building for myself. That is very, very important. What is the reputation I'm building for myself?
For that, we need to consistently demonstrate the qualities that build the reputation. I repeat, we need to consistently demonstrate the qualities that build the reputation. Reputation, like trust, is not built overnight. It requires perseverance, it requires initiative from our part. It requires conscious effort and focus. For this, we need to create opportunities for ourselves to showcase who we are. And because we are our own brand ambassadors, our actions need to speak louder than our words. So we need to connect with the community. We need to communicate. We need to connect with communities that are dedicated to music, classical music, or any form of music that we are into. And all you need to do is share your work, get feedback, collaborate with other musicians. That's very, very important. And consistently participate in events so that build and nurture of who you want to become remains our motto, remains the effort, remains the focus. So that is what I just want to talk about. Create opportunities for yourself, creating that reputation, which is very, very important. So it's a world full of competition. We need not get into that. But for us to upgrade ourselves, we need to be consistently in touch with the outside world. So thank you so much for listening to this, and we start with the concert. Let me invite Sri Charan for today's start of this day 9 of Navratri music concert series. Here we go.
Namaste. My name is Sri Charan. I am studying 7th standard in Modern Senior Secondary School, Naganallur, Chennai. Song Tirupparamkundravela, Ragam, Hindolam, Talam, Adi, இயற்றியவர் ஸ்ரீ பாபநாசம் சிவன். திருப்பரங்குன்றவேலா, திருப்பரங்குன்றவேலா, பாலா திருப்பரங்குன்றவேலா, பாலா திருப்பரங்குன்றவேலா, பாலா திருப்பரங்குன்றவேலா, திருவாளவாய் பரசிவனோடங்கையர் கண்ணி கொஞ்சி முத்தாடும் பாலா திருப்பரங்குன்றவேலா, திருவாளவாய் பரசிவனோடங்கையர் கண்ணி கொஞ்சி முத்தாடும் பாலா திருப்பரங்குன்றவேலா, பாலா. விருப்புறும் விண்ணோர்க்கும் கிடைக்கரும் தீந்தமிழ், விருப்புறும் விண்ணோர்க்கும் கிடைக்கரும் தீந்தமிழ், திருப்புகழ் பாடலில் திருவருள் தார், திருப்புகழ் பாடலின் திருவருள் தார், சீர்மிகும் திருப்பரங்குன்றவேலா, அமரர் முனிவரும் மெய்யடியவரும் வணங்கி அமரர் முனிவரும் மெய்யடியவரும் வணங்கி குமரா குமரா என்று துதிக்க கோயில் கொண்ட திருப்பரங்குன்ற வேலா பாலா. ராமதாசன் பணியும் தாமரச பாதனே ராமதாசன் பணியும் தாமரச பாதனே மாமயில் வாகனா வள்ளி தெய்வானை மோகனா திருப்பரங்குன்ற வேலா திருவாழவாய் பரசிவனோடங்கையர் கண்ணி குஞ்சி மூத்தரும்பலா திருப்பரங்குன்ற வேலா பாலா. Song கண்டபின் கண்குளிர்ந்தேன். ராகம் சாரமதி, தாளம் ரூபகம். இயற்றியவர் ஸ்ரீ முத்துத்தாண்டவர். கண்டபின் கண்குளிர்ந்தேன் கண்டபின் கண்குளிர்ந்தேன் பிறவி கடலை கரை கடந்தேன் கண்டபின் கண்குளிர்ந்தேன் பிறவி கடலை கரை கடந்தேன் கண்டபின் கண்குளிர்ந்தேன் அண்டர் பிரானை கருணாகடாட்சனை அண்டர் பிரானை கருணாகடாட்சனை அம்பலத்தை கண்ட பேர் கருள் மோக்ஷனை அம்பலத்தை கண்ட பேர் கருள் மோக்ஷனை அண்ட பகிரண்டமும் படை நேயனே அண்ட பகிரண்டமும் படை நேயனே ஆண்டவனை நித்திய தாண்டவராயனை கண்ட பின் கண் குளிர்ந்தேன் பிறவி கடலை கரை கடந்தேன் கண்ட பின் கண் குளிர்ந்தேன் அந்திப்பிரை கங்கை தாம செய்தாடவே அமரர் முனிவர் சிவ சிவ என்னவே அந்திப்பிரை கங்கை தாம செய்தாடவே அமரர் முனிவர் சிவ சிவ என்னவே சந்தித்தேன் அன்புடன் தும்புரு நாரதன் சந்தித்தேன் அன்புடன் தும்புரு நாரதன் சங்கீதமே பாடவே சங்கீதமே பாடவே விந்தைக்கு சரிந்த மத்தளம் கொட்டவே வேதாங்கணீர் என்று தாளம் முழங்கவே தித்தோம் திமிக்கிட தரிக்கிட தோத்திமி என்னவே தித்தோம் திமிக்கிட தரிக்கிட தோத்திமி என்னவே சிந்தித்து நின்றாடும் மும்பர்கள் கோலை சிந்தித்து நின்றாடும் மும்பர்கள் கோலை கண்ட பின் கண்
Thank you, Sricharan. Amazing takeoff, and there was no looking back from that. Deep voice, resonant, steady, and that captivating voice of yours. Perfect diction, full of bhavam. Clearly, you've got a lot of ooze of talents, that confidence. And you have started young to hone your skills. You'll surely go a long way. Keep practicing. Yeah. So thank you so much. And I take this opportunity to invite Mr. N.C. Ramesh. Um, good evening, Mr. Ramesh. How are you?
Yes, fine.
Yeah, nice to see you. And N.C. Ramesh is the founder of Vajraj Investments that we are going through in terms of the advertisements. And thank you so much for sponsoring this event,
Not
sir.
fine. Enjoying the evening with yes.
Thank you so much. So, before we move to the next song, just wanted to hear about you. I know your specialization is in mutual fund. So, can you just talk about what is mutual fund and what are the advantages?
It's a privilege for me to be with Fusionatica.
Yes, sir. Can you talk about the mutual fund? What is mutual fund, and can you talk about the advantages?
Oh, actually, it's a very important question you have asked because everybody needs to know what a mutual fund is. A, a mu- yeah, mutual fund is a vehicle that collects money and pools money with different various investors and with a investment objective. They invest the money collected from various investors with an investment and objective, and it is being managed professionally. The mutual fund is an trust, and there are four constituents of a mutual fund. One, the mutual fund is controlled by trustees. Two, it is the asset management company. Third, there are registrars and transfer agents. And the fourth is the custodian. The invested amount with an objective. They invest in bonds, equities, money market instruments, and they will invest as per the objective. The income generated is proportionately divided and given to the investors after the levies and charges.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
They
Can you
calculate the
thank?
net asset value, and the income is distributed proportionately to all the investors. This is the basic of mutual fund. And
Thank you, sir. Let me go to the next song before I come
thank
back
you.
to you. Okay. The next song for the evening will be sung by Gayatri Rajesh from US. Over to you, Gayatri.
Namaste. My name is Gayatri Rajesh. I am from Houston, Texas. I am a disciple of Shankari Krishna, and I would like to thank Fusionatica for giving me this opportunity to sing during this Navaratri. Thank you. I am going to start with the song Sarasiruha in the Ragam Natai, Aditalam, composer Puliyur Swaminatha Iyer. सरसी रूह सन प्रिय सरसीरुहसन प्रिये अम्बा 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 सदा वीणागानप्रिये सदानन्दहृदये महिषदये सरसीरुहसन प्रिये अम्बा सदा वीणागानप्रिये सदानन्दहृदये महिषदये सरसीरुहसन प्रिये चरणागतम् चरणागतम् मामव मञ्जुलचरणविशदये सम्मोहितकविजनहृदये सरोजनिलये महिषदये चरणागतम् मामव मञ्जुलचरणविशदये सम्मोहितकविजनहृदये सरोजनिलये महिषदये सरसीरुहसन प्रिये अम्बा सदा वीणागानप्रिये सदानन्दहृदये महिषदये सरसीरुहसन प्रिये सरसीरुह श्रीयुगले अम्ब सरसीरुह श्रीयुगले अम्ब चरणागत दीनवत्सले सरसीरुह श्रीयुगले अम्ब चरणागत दीनवत्सले सरदिन्दु सुन्दरवदने विमले सरस्वती सरस्वती सतिते सिकनुत गुणशाले सरस्वती सतिते सिकनुत गुणशाले सततं विद्यालोले सदा सुशीले सरस्वती सतिते सिकनुत गुणशाले सततं विद्यालोले सदा सुशीले सामज कुम्भस्तनयुगले धवले सकल साम्राज्य प्रत्कर धृत पुस्तकराले सरसीरुह सरस्वती सतिते सिकनुत गुणशाले सततं विद्यालोले सदा सुशीले सामज कुम्भस्तनयुगले धवले सकल साम्राज्य प्रत्कर धृत पुस्तकराले सरसीरुह सन प्रिये अम्बा सदा वीणागानप्रिये सदानन्दहृदये महिषदये सरसीरुहसन प्रिये
So let's hear part 2 of Gayatri Rajesh performance. Here we go.
Marakoti, Indaraham Bahudari, Talamadi, composer G.N. Balasubramanian. Marakoti Marakoti Sundari Malini Marakoti Sundari Malini Marakoti Sundari Malini Marakoti Sundari Malini Mamavasada Mamavasada Jaganmogini Mamavasada Jaganmogini Mamavasada Jaganmogini Marakoti Sundari Malini Mamavasada Jaganmogini Marakoti Sundari Malini Sharada Vidu Sharada Vidu Sabhavatani Sharada Vidu Sabhavatani Sharada Vidu Sabhavatani Nirajatala Nirajatala Sulocani Magamapa Dani Sani Pamaga Pamaga Magamapa Dani Sani Pamaga Pamaga Maga Sa Pamaga Sani Pamaga Sa Sani Pamaga Mapadani Samaga Sani Sani Pama Pamaga Samapadani Sani Pamara Koti Sundari Malini Mamava Sada Jaganmogini Marakoti Sundari Malini Naradati Pujita Pavani Naradati Pujita Pavani Naradati Pujita Pavani Tarakaripo Shubhajanani Naradati Pujita Pavani Tarakaripo Shubhajanani Koja Papasam Koja Papasam Tapasamani Koja Papasam Tapasamani Koja Papasam Tapasamani Paramatika Paladayini Paramatika Paladayini ma pa da ni sa ni pa ma ga pa ma ga ma ga ma pa da ni sa ni pa ma ga sa pa ma ga sa ni pa ma ga sa ni pa ma ga ma pa da ni sa ni pa ma ga sa ma pa da ni sa ni pa ma ra koti sundari malini mama vasata jagan mogiri mara koti sundari malini mama vasata jagan mogiri mara koti sundari malini Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri Rajesh, for that powerful voice of yours with that amazing voice throw that you had. Unhurried pace, very poised, but at the same time confident. Definitely a practiced voice. Great to see, that amazing switch between the octaves with very less um, issues there. Thank you so much for that wonderful performance of yours. And um, let's talk to NC Ramesh sir. So um, we were talking about the um, mutual fund. So just want to check with you. What's your recommendation of people wanting to join, wanting to start on that mutual fund? Sir, we are not able to hear you. We are not able to hear you. We are not able to hear you, sir. We will come back. We'll come back. Please check your audio setting and we will come back shortly. So in the meantime, let's move to the next performer of the evening, and it's going to be by Shivakami. Over to you, Shiva.
Namaste. This Navasandhya Navratri 2023 series, I will be presenting two songs, both very popular songs. The first one is in Hamir Kalyani and the second one is in Rag Yaman. Sharade Karunanidhe Sakalanavamba Sada Janan Sharade Karunanidhe Sakalanavamba Sada Janan चारणादिमगीत वैभव पूरिताखिल दिक्तटे शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिम गीत वैभव पूरिताखिल दिक्तटे शारदे करुणानिधे भस्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्न मौळि विराजिते भस्मभूषण भूषिते वररत्न मौळि विराजिते शर्मदायिनि कर्ममोचनि निर्मलं कुरु मानसं शारदे करुणानिधे हस्तसंधृत पुस्तकाक्षपटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके हस्तसंधृत पुस्तकाक्षपटी सुधाघटमुद्रिके कष्टवास्तिः वर्णने चतुरो नरख चरोत्तव शारदे शारदे करुणानिधे सकलानवाम्ब सदा जनान् चारणादिमगीत वैभवपूरिताखिल दिक्तटे शारदे करुणानिधे तुझ मागतो मी आता तुझ मागतो मी आता मागतो आता तुझ मागतो मी आता मागतो आता मज द्यावे एकदंत तुझ मागतो मी आता मागतो मी आता तुझ मागतो मी आता तुझे ठाई माझी भक्ती तुझे ठाई माझी भक्ती विरुठावी गणपती तुझे ठाई ज्याची प्रीती त्याची घडावी संगती संगती त्याची घडावी संगती धरणीधरा ऐसे द्यावे धरणीधरा ऐसे द्यावे सर्वाभूती लीन व्हावे सर्वाभूती लीन व्हावे तुझा शरण शरण शरणा आलो पतित मी जाण पतित जाण आलो पतित मी जाण तुझ अपराधी मी खरा तुझ अपराधी मी खरा आहे इक्षुचा पधरा माझी येऊ दे करुणा तुझ लागी गजानना गजानना तुझ लागी गजानना मज द्यावे एकदंत तुझ मागतो मी आता मागतो मी आता तुझ मागतो मी आता मागतो आता तुझ मागतो मी आता.
Thank you, Shivakami. And today, if I were to say this, the bhavam, your calm approach, with full of sangadis, amazing breath control, and the movement between octaves, the glide, the shruti, and more importantly, the diction. It all starred in your today's performance. Thank you so much, Shiva, for that wonderful performance of yours. And may I invite NC Ramesh sir again? So you're able to hear us, sir, no? Are you able to hear us? No, unfortunately, we are not able to hear. So you're muted. You're muted, sir. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted, sir. Can you talk now? Okay, let's move to the next performer of the evening. And may I invite Bharti Sai to present. Here we go.
ललिते श्री प्रवृत्त श्रीमती ललिते श्री प्रवृत्त श्रीमती ललिते श्री प्रवृत्त श्रीमती लावण्य नीति मति 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 ललिते తెలివినివా తిల్లు తెలివినివా తిల్లు తెలివినివా తిల్లు తెలివినివా తిల్లు శ్రీ తపస్థిత నగర నిలయే తెలివినివా तपसित नगर निलये ललिते श्री प्रवृत श्रीमती लावण्यनीति मति ललिते తెలియని బాలుడ గాత అంబ తెలియని బాలుడ గాత అంబ తెలివిని సోముగాత తెలియని బాలుడ గాత అంబ తెలివిని సోముగాత జలముసేయ మరియాదా జలముసేయ మరియాదా జలముసేయ మరియాదా చెల్లని మాటలు బల్గరాదా చెల్లని మాటలు బల్గరాదా లలితే శ్రీ ప్రవృత శ్రీమతి లావణ్యనీతి మతి లలితే மாமவ மீனாட்சி ராஜமாதங்கி மாமவ மீனாட்சி ராஜமாதங்கி மாணிக்ய வல்லகி பாணி மதுரவாணி வராளி வேணி மாமவ மீனாட்சி ராஜமாதங்கி மாணிக்ய வல்லகி பாணி மதுரவாணி வராளி வேணி மாமவ மீனாட்சி ராஜமாதங்கி மாணிக்ய வல்லகி பாணி மதுர வாணி வராளி வேணி மீனாட்சி सुन्दरीश्वर सुखस्फूर्तिरूपिणी सोमसुन्दरीश्वर सुखस्फूर्तिरूपिणी श्यामे शङ्करी प्रतापिणी श्यामे शङ्करी दिग्विजय प्रतापिणी हेमरत्नाभरणधारिणि ईश गुरुगुह हृदयगारिणि हेमरत्नाभरणधारिणि ईश गुरुगुह हृदयगारिणि कामितार्थवितरणधोरणि कामितार्थवितरणधोरणि कारुण्य वृतपरिपूरणि कामक्रोधादिनिवारिणि कदम्बकाननविहारिणि कामितार्थवितरणधोरणि कारुण्य वृतपरिपूरणि कामक्रोधादिनिवारिणि कदम्बकाननविहारिणि मीनाक्षी राजमातङ्गी माणिक्य वल्लकी पाणि मधुरवाणि वराळि वेणि मीनाक्षी Happy Navratri.
A kacheri feel like performance, Bharti Sai. Meditative, mellifluous, and the torchbearer of such great quality music. Raising the bar not with just singing, which is of course superlative, but also the entire presentation. The accompanying percussions, the quality of recording was also simply wow. Thank you so much, Bharti Sai, for that wonderful performance of yours. And we'll go to the next concert of the evening, and it's going to be by Nivedita. We're running against time, so I'm going to skip Golu, and we will present it tomorrow. So we will go to the next concert of the evening, and it's going to be Nivedita. Here we go.
Namaskaram. Wish you all a very happy Navratri 2023. என் பேர் நிவேதிதா சுவாமிநாதன். நான் நெதர்லாண்ட்ஸில் இருக்கேன். என்னோட குரு பேர் ஸ்ரீமதி வரலட்சுமி ஆனந்த்குமார். அப்புறம் நான் பிரிட்ஜ் அகாடமியில் ஒரு டிப்ளமோ கோர்ஸ் படிச்சிருக்கேன். தேங்க்யூ. ஈரன்மாயே லக்ஷ்மி சதா பஜாமி தீனமான வாஷணி त्यजामि हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं सदा भजामि हीनमानवाश्रयं त्यजामि हिरण्मयी स्थिरतर संपत् प्रदा स्थिरतर संपत् प्रदां स्थिरतर संपत् प्रदां क्षीराम्बुदि तनयां स्थिरतर संपत् प्रदां क्षीराम्बुदि तनयां हरिवक्षस्थलालयां हरिणीचरणकिसलयां हरिवक्षस्थलालयां हरिणीचरणकिसलयां करकमलकृतकुवलयां मरकदमणिमयवलयां करकमलकृतकुवलयां मरकदमणिमयवलयां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं सदा भजामि हीनमानवाश्रयं त्यजामि हिरण्मयी श्वेतद्वीपवासिनीं श्रीकमलां विकापरां श्वेतद्वीपवासिनीं श्रीकमलां विकापरां भूतभव्य विलासिनी भूसुर पूजितां परां भूतभव्य विलासिनी भूसुर पूजितां परां मतरमाब्ज मालिनीं माणिक्यां वरनधरां मदरमाब्ज मालिनीं माणिक्यां वरनधरां गीतमाप्यविनोदिनीं गिरिजाप्तां इन्दिरां सङ्गीतमाप्यविनोदिनीं गिरिजाप्तां इन्दिरां शीतकिरणनिभवदनां शीतकिरणनिभवदनां श्रुतचिन्तामणिसदनां शीतकिरणनिभवदनां श्रुतचिन्तामणिसदनां पीठवसनां गुरुगुहमादुलगातां ललितां पीठवसनां गुरुगुहमादुलगातां ललितां हिरण्मयीं लक्ष्मीं सदा भजामि हीनमानवाश्रयं त्यजामि हिरण्मयी सुदामयि सुदानिधि सुदामयि सुदानिधि सुमसरेषु कोदण्ड सुधामयी सुधानिधि सुमधुरेषु कोदण्ड सुधामयी सुधानिधि सुमधुरेषु कोदण्ड सुधामयी सुधानिधि सुमधुरेषु कोदण्ड सुधामयी विधीन्द्र नूत विमल सनगौ 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 वेद तार विजय विगे विधीन्द्र नूत विमल सनगौ वेद सार विजय विगे सानि पनी पम गस गम प गम पनी सानि पनी पम गस गम प गम पनी सानि पनी नि पम गस गम प नि प सानि पम गम पनी स गम गस नि पनी स ग सानि पम गस गम पनी सुधामयी सुधानिधि सुमधुरेषु कोदण्ड सुधामयी सुधानिधि सरसिजाक्षि जगन्मोहिनी सरसराग मणिभूषणी सरसिजाक्षि जगन्मोहिनी सरसराग मणिभूषणी हरिकेश प्रिय कामिनी हरिकेश प्रिय कामिनी हरिकेश प्रिय कामिनी हरिकेश प्रिय कामिनी आनन्दामृताकर्षिणी हरिकेश प्रिय कामिनी आनन्दामृताकर्षिणी सानि पनी पम गस गम प सानि पनी पम गस गम प गम पनी सा सानि पनी नि पम गस गम प नि प सानि पम गम पनी स गम गस नि पनी स सानि पम गस स गम पनी सुधामयी सुधानिधि सुमधुरेषु कोदण्ड सुधामयी सुधानिधि
Thank you, Nivedita. Very glad to have you join us from Netherlands. Thank you so much. And we'll go to the next song of the evening, and it's going to be presented by the students of Bridge Academy. Over to you.
Namaskaram to all. We are MA students from Bridge Academy. Today we are going to present two songs. First will be Ennagalu Ramabhajana by Bhadrajala Ramadas, Pantuvarali Ragam set to Rupakatalam. To accompany us today we have in violin Kumari Sreshta. In Mridangam we have Mayavaram Sri Vinod sir. Thanks for this opportunity. We are so happy to perform in this platform, in this Navasandhya program today. Thank you.
Yennaganu Rama Bhajana Kannamikiyullada Yennaganu Rama Bhajana Kannamikiyullada Yennaganu Rama Bhajana Kannamikiyullada
The next song is Kartikeya Kamalekshana. This is set to Adi Talam, Valachi Ragam by Dr. Sri V.V. Srivatsa.
Kartikeya Kamalekshana Shivasudha Varashiki Vagana Kartikeya Kamalekshana Shivasudha Varashiki Vagana Kartikeya Kamalekshana Shivasudha
Thank you, the MA students of Bridge Academy. Your presentation was melodious and wonderful. The blending, well-synchronized voices were a treat to hear. You could hear just one voice. I mean, thanks to your guru, I think it's been really very well received. The group singing brought in the flavor of celebration and how. And as regards accompaniments are concerned, they added shine and beauty to this amazing concert. Thank you so much for that. And let's move to the last concert of the evening, and it's going to be a special story on Navaratri by A.M. Radhika. Here we go.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Today, I'm going to talk about Navaratri speciality. Especially, we have this Navaratri, which is 9 days, which is divided into 3 days, 3 days, 3 days, right? So the first 3 days represents Kali, alias Durga, is also called Vaishnavi Devi in the north. The second set of 3 days is for Goddess Lakshmi. And the last set is for Goddess Saraswati. So this is what is celebrated as Navaratri, 9 days. So I'm planning to bring in how this connects to Srimad Bhagavatam. So starting with the 5th canto, 9th chapter. Why am I talking about a reference? Now let's start with India. Now you'll be thinking, where is Navaratri? Where are the goddesses? Where is India and all that? India is called Bharat, right? And there is a big story about Bharat Vansh, and everybody says the stories are different. Many say that Bharat is based on Rama's brother. Some say it's Shakuntala's son. But the original story of Bharat comes from Lord Bharat Maharaj. So who is this Lord Bharat Maharaj? Let's go back to the past, right? Now, for this, as I said, the reference is Canto 5, Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th chapter. In fact, not just 9th chapter, the entire Canto 5 has a lot of stories of Bharat Maharaj. And who is he? So let's start off. So there was a king by name Rishabhadev, right? So who is Rishabhadev? Rishabhadev is none other than incarnation of Lord Krishna, right? He was a Satya Avesh avatar. So why did he come? He came with the idea of preaching a lot of yoga systems and how it has to be followed. So what did he do? He had 100 sons. Of the 100 sons, there were many splits. What was the split? The top 10 actually became Paramahamsas, and the next 10, Paramahamsas means beyond sannyasi level, and the next 10 again went into sannyasi. So that's basically, it was 11 and 8, but I'm just trying to make the numbers more clearer. So what happened is about 80 approximately were left, and the eldest was Bharat. So who is this Bharat? Bharat was a very exalted devotee, and he had a very special trait. He was the most powerful ruler, and India then was not the Indian map which was shown here. Bharat Vansh was entire world, and Rishabhadev handed over the kingdom to his eldest son, telling him to segregate it across and rule the world, which he was doing. So he basically divided it among his brothers and he ruled the world. What was special about him was he was known for his perfection, and based on him, only Bharat Vansh came in. So that is why we are called Bharat Lok, Bharat Vansh, Bharat Nadu, and whatever you call it. So this is the old story of Bharat. Now let's come to what is the link, right? So what did he do? At the age of 24, he had a very beautiful kingdom. He had everything which was astonishing. Lovely wife, great children. But at the age of 24, he decided he will take sannyas. And therefore, he went to the forest for preaching, not preaching to somebody, but completely dedicating his life for Lord Vishnu. So when he was praying Lord Krishna, there is a D track, right? So he was in the highest but one. The highest stage is called Prema, and the one stage lower than that is called Bhava. He was in Bhava stage. And the proof for this is obviously he's an exalted devotee, and every devotee comes to preach a particular lesson. So what is the lesson he wanted to preach and teach us is, he gets attracted to a small deer. So his life story, I'm going to make the long story short. Where his life story, what happens is he gets attracted to a small deer. he takes care of the deer and then he gets completely attached to the deer. And at the time of death, he will be thinking only about the deer and he loses his life. So he's reborn for a short period as a deer, but with the memories of the past. So therefore, even as a deer, he remembers his past life and then he is again reborn into a Brahmin family. So the main story starts here, and this Brahmin family boy is called Jada Bharata. Jada means nothing living, right? And Bharata is again his name. So he was inducted into a Brahmin family, and this Brahmin father had 2 wives. The first wife had 10 children, and the second wife's son was Jada Bharata. Now, Jada Bharata was extremely devoted, so devoted that nobody could make him. So like Jada, why was he called Jada is he was completely behaving like a vegetable. In the sense, he will not respond and all that. So now let's see the difference between the few sons which he had and the next son, right? The Jada Bharata. So the father obviously tried to teach him a lot of Vedas, and nothing seemed to have gone into his head because he was constantly maintaining absolute silence because he was in a very elevated zone. He did not want to get into any kind of conversation, no prajalpa, no gossiping, no neighborhood sneaking, nothing. Because he thought the supreme destination is, I will not this time get diverted. I will focus only in Vasudeva. So therefore, my preaching, my thought, my action, body, mind and soul will be dedicated only to Krishna. That was his ultimate aim, vision, and he went in this direction. And the eldest son were all proper learners of Vedas, right? So they learned the book. So there is a difference between spirituality and rituals, right? There are a lot of rituals which are mentioned in the books, which we are supposed to follow. But if there is no spirit in the ritual, then it is not spiritual. It is only a ritual, right? So we should always follow everything with a lot of involvement and bhakti. If the bhakti, which is devotional service, is missing from spirituality, we only land up with ritual. So was the boys. The boys learned a lot of theoretical concept of Vedas, but they did not understand the implications and implementations of them. So unfortunately, one day, Bharat's, Bharat, now Bharat is called the Jada Bharat. He lost his father and mother, and he was left in the support of the stepmother and the stepbrothers. The stepbrothers used to treat him really bad. So bad that they started giving him old food, making use of him in the, in these dark, lonely, dungy places to take care of the fields, which was not required. And they did not give him any protection, any food. Not that Jada Bharata did not understand, but he would not take any of this. He was somebody who was very calm by heart and would never take anything serious. Because that was his approach. Because he had a very fixed thought and he decided his journey is to the ultimate, right? So let's have a quick look of what is the presentation of Jada Bharat. How was he looking? Obviously, I don't want to show you how Bharat looked, but I can tell you how Bharat Maharaj was looking later. So this was when he was 24 years, when he came and he was doing yagnas, which I told you in the first initial days. And what did he do? Obviously, with the thoughts of deer, when he died, he actually had the thought. So this gave him the form. Now, why have I shown this is Shakuntala and Bharat. So Bharatvansh was actually misunderstood to be named after them, which was not the case, but this was the story. And what is this Kalima to do with this? So let's wait, because even when I saw this picture, I was very curious first to see what is the link, where is Jada Bharat coming and all that. So ultimately, now we are going to see why the story is all coming up, right? So there is this story, there is this shloka in the 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, right? Antakale chamameva, which means that at the final time, whatever you think, that's what you will become, right? So that is what is the story which is leading to the final story, which is Jada Bharat. So now what happens is Jada Bharat now goes here, there and loits around. And suddenly the brothers also think that let's sell him off to someone. So obviously he is of great use physically because he has a very well-built body. And the brothers are actually trying to see if they can actually benefit by trying to sell him. And correctly, there will be dacoits who will come and they have this concept of Bali. So those days, the concept of Bali was they used to give Bali animals and all that. There was a short period of time when they had what's called Narabali. Nara means human. So during Jada Bharat's time, they wanted to do Narabali, and how they select someone is somebody who's the so-called defined dumb, right? He is not knowledgeable. He looks very dumb. He's like half not very smart, almost like an. And they perceived that this Jada Bharata would be a perfect candidate, and they sold him. And these dacoits also bought him, and they wanted to do this Bali to Kalima. Now I repeat, who is this Kalima? Kalima is called Durgama in some parts of India, is also called Vaishnavi Devi, and obviously Kali, all of us know by the name. Durga as well, right? Durga is a very famous name, and she's a consort of Lord Shiva. So we are now going back to this, right? So all of them actually believed that by giving Narabali to of Jada Bharat, who is a Jada, they will become very prosperous. So let's go forward to see what is actually happening, right? So in fact, Jada Bharat also ran away. He escaped. But then they still found him, they brought him, and they actually took him for the actual slaughter, right? We have heard of slaughter of the goats, cows, and all that, which is technically not specified in Vedas anymore. It was there once upon a time in previous yugas, because currently we are in Kali Yuga. The previous yugas had Brahmins who could chant Vedic mantras in such a way that any bali given, the particular life of that person or the animal, mainly the animal, would either the animal which is a horse or a cow which is given as a bali will transform into a human body or will transform into a very new young body. So when an old animal is given bali, it will get a very new body which could be witnessed by the people who are around. But unfortunately, we do not have the team right now in Kali Yuga, because we are all in Kali Yuga, right? So what is happening is we are going back and we are stuck with the old rituals, which are having a little bit of lost spirit. So it remains no more spiritual and ritual. So Kalima is the greatest lovable Ma. That's why she's also called Vaishnavi Devi. Why? Because Vaishnavi Devi means what? And Ma means mother, right? Vaishnavi means devotee of Vaishnava, Vishnu, right? So Jada Bharata is a devotee of Vishnu, Krishna. So what is happening, being an exalted devotee of Krishna, 24/7, his subconscious is always thinking of Krishna. And Krishna very clearly says, anybody who keeps thinking of me, I will come for help. Now, where is Vishnu? Where is Krishna who's come for help? He's not come. So let's see what is happening. Now the suspense is they have brought him, and all the dacoits are with that huge, axe or blades or whatever you call it. And that's all heading towards the neck of Jada Bharat. And Jada Bharat actually could have revolted, but he actually first tried running, but then he left to the blessings and destination of God. Obviously, he tried his best, and there was a lot of physical power of the dacoits. We know how powerful they are with a full gang, right? And now, at the time when they were about to slaughter him, Kali comes down. And that is the picture which you can see here, right? I think you can see on my screen. So Kali comes immediately and takes all the weapons from not just her hand, but also from the dacoit's hand, and finishes all the dacoits. Now you'll be wondering, what is this? They had a very good motive. They had come to Kalima to give Bali. And why is she trying to do that? Because this is a particular point which I want to tell to a lot of us, right? All of us feel, oh my God, a lot of people are giving Bali, we are not giving Bali. Some of them feel that, oh my God, we do not have the heart to give animal sacrifice. So Kalima is not really looking for any sacrifice as such. She actually appreciates the lot of respect we have for the name and for the glories of God, right? So Kalima is an exalted devotee of Vishnu herself, and therein comes the name Vaishnavi Devi. And she actually, and there's a big story of Vaishnavi Devi, all of you all would have heard. And to make that long story short, so what happens is, in this case, she completes and finishes the life of everyone. And that is the time she takes one of the stories where she takes the rupa of Kali, anger, Why? To protect her devotees. So Kalima is not in the Ugra anger stage to do bad to the devotees, but she actually is doing good to the devotees. Now you will tell, man, isn't the person who's trying to do Narabali is a devotee? Is he a devotee? You have to answer that. Is he a devotee? So as I said, following a ritual does not make a person devotee. What were their motive? Their motive was to give Narabali and try to steal more and try to make more money. So when you follow a particular rule, we follow complete, right? So 18.66 Bhagavad Gita says what? What does Krishna say? Sarva dharmya parityaga mam ekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo moksha ikshami masuchaha. Krishna is saying, all dharmas you give up and surrender on to me, and I will take care of your moksha, liberation. But what? All of us follow this. Whether we are devotees or whether we are an atheist, whether we are asuras or suras, we follow. The only difference is we all follow the first line. Sarva dharma parityaga. Yes, ready. I am giving up all. Ma mekam sharanam vraja. Do I do that? Not really. We do not surrender to Krishna. So, but Vaishnavi Devi is a very surrendered, very lovable to Vishnu and Krishna. And we all know that Puranas also tell she is a sister. So therefore, nobody will tolerate, adharma for what is happening. And also her husband, Shiva, Lord Shiva, Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu, right? So he actually glorifies all Vaishnavas, and he is of all the Vaishnavas very exalted Vaishnava. So back to, combination effect. Now this is what has happened. So with this, my first episode is over. Now the first 3 days I have covered. Now what is the link? So when we go to Vaishnavi Devi's temple, we see 3 murtis, right? Which talks about Vaishnavi Devi, Lakshmi and Saraswati. So I am going to tell two lines to complete the entire Navaratri. So Lakshmi, Goddess Lakshmi, again, where is this coming from? So Goddess Lakshmi is actually, they had what is called, all of you all know the story from where Lakshmi ji came, Lakshmi Ma. So Lakshmi is the consort of Vishnu, right? So this is again mentioned very clearly. Again, going back to our Srimad Bhagavatam, we have in the 8th canto, chapter 8, right? We have the churning of the milk ocean. So we know the fight which happened between two, the Asuras and the Suras. Suras are the devotees, Asura, basically Indra and the gang, the Devatas, and Asuras, Rakshasas, needs no explanation of them. So what happened is Lakshmi Devi, at that time, in the churning, right, of all the things which came, Lakshmi Ma also came. So which is why Lakshmi Ma is, the father of Lakshmi is considered the ocean. So this, I don't think anybody needs explanation of Lakshmi Ma's story. And Lakshmi Ma is a consort and of Vishnu, who is actually full of opulence. So wherever there is Lakshmi, there is a lot of money. And Lakshmi Ma is called Chanchala, which means, up and down, temporary, volatile. Why is that called? Because wherever, generally there is always a story. The wife is always happy and comfortable when their husband is there. So the husband goddess, when Goddess Lakshmi stays wherever Vishnu is there. Otherwise, she's jumpy. She'll be there for a while and again she goes off. Which is why whenever we do anything, Mahalakshmi Vrat or something, we always pray to the deity of Vishnu. So this is the story of the next 3 days of Navaratri. And now coming back to the last 3 days of Saraswati. So is Saraswati so important? Absolutely. Saraswati is called the goddess of learning, right? Which is why still there are a lot of people and communities who have a surname as Saraswati, which means that they are coming from that family of legends of learning. What is the story of Saraswati? So when Krishna came down, and he created a lot of material world, Vishnu entered, and from the navel of Vishnu, our Brahma came. All of us know this, right? From the Garbhodakshai Vishnu, we had Brahma coming up. And what is the story of our Brahma and Saraswati? Let's see. So when Brahma first comes, right, he's called the secondary creator because the primary creator happens to be Krishna. And Vishnu obviously creates all the material worlds, and their ruling party is our Brahma. When Brahma comes, he is like stuck. His mind is struggling. Oh my God, what should I do? And it's everything is dark. He has no idea what to do. That is when, he prays and does 1,000 years of meditation. And Krishna sends Saraswati, who comes actually to teach all the Vedas to Brahma. Such is the glory of Saraswati, where Brahma is called the Prajapati, the first progenerator, right? The first human. And Saraswati has taught him. So if Saraswati Ma can teach him, where are we? Right? So the 9 days are dedicated, and one place where all 3 deities can be seen. Maybe many places are there, but the place we all are very familiar with is the Vaishnavi Devi temple, where all 3 deities are there. So this is as we call congregation or convergence. So this is a powerful place where all are there. So Navaratri is a combination of all 3 great Shaktis together, who are all great devotees and Vaishnavists, right? So let's celebrate the Shaktiman in the presence mentally of the Shaktiman, Vishnu. And with this, I will end the speech. Thank you so much. Wish you a great, happy Navaratri. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Radhika ji. Such an interesting style of narrating the story. It was very captivating and easy to focus. The pace and the tone, it looked like we were sitting across the table and listening to you. Thank you so much for your time for this preparation. It was very, very good. And thank you so much for having to stay late. Sorry, we had to extend it till 9:45 IST. So with this, we come to the conclusion of day 9 of the Navasandhya Navratri series. Let's see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. IST. Till then, this is RK signing off, and have a wonderful weekend and a happy Saraswati Puja Day. Take care and bye-bye.